is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
What?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
I ain't trying to play you. What are you talking about, man? Listen, man. You finna piss me off. Now, I just told you what I was talking to her about. Now leave that shit alone. Being silly.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down.
Man, so niggas hit your shit and talk to you all the time. Shut up.
Trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one.
Man, this bitch talking about a bill that we share.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And that is incomplete here.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while
I don't even know what you just said.
That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
I was really just...
So trouble already here on their opening drive.
Tripping for no reason.
3rd and 9.
Alright.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's got a noon one. They convert on
that won't happen no more, Brandon.
22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient.
Can you just bust the cigar down, man?
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence you're
you talk to him in your inbox, don't you?
In important times because he can trust
yeah.
you being in the right
text or whatever you do, you feel
and
me?
they connected there and picked up
right?
the first down.
Bust it down so we can roll up another one right quick.
Alright, here we go.
Please, baby.
On 1st down, it's
okay.
Room to run inside the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Get it.
And down to the 28-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Now that was pretty.
I'm being disrespectful.
That curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against
you don't want to play that game.
Tight curl, tight.
All right, well, be disrespectful then.
Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. A first down carry now for Crowell. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Isaiah Crowell, 28.
Nah, you gonna get your ass up and put it up here. Alright, or you drop it on the floor, it's gonna be consequences behind that. Everything you do is consequences behind it. Alright, we'll find out. Find out and drop it. See what happens.
How about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking.
Everything you do is consequences. I'm prepared for mine.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Man, cause you the one saying, man, help me about it, damn me money. Well, I just told you what the fuck was going on. That's on you.
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
I ain't you, bro. I ain't you. I ain't you.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1.
You crazy.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
I think you crazy. You crazy, though. You crazy. You really crazy. You really crazy. I didn't think you were crazy, Sean.
Now Prescott. And hauled in by Gathers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 19 in picking up the first. Here's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darren Lee coming on the blitz. He gets a loss of 7.
Huh?
Plays like that really hurt play calling.
Oh, you're going to talk to your little homeboys, right?
On the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
That's what I asked you.
He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the
Stop playing with me, man.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And now running right through it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
A 6.
Brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Darren Lee in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. New York Jets offense coming back out onto the field. And this offense was really good last week against the Indianapolis Colts. Put up 42 points. And Sam Darnold, maybe the best performance of his rookie year, completed 80% of his passes, 280 yards and a couple of touchdowns.
And how about the Jets on offense? Because of Darnold playing well, he is leading them to big-time point scoring, too. 30 points in back-to-back weeks for the first time since 2011, and they've won both of those games. That's pretty impressive.
And Coach Todd Bowles, by the way, after the game said, this might have been one we lost a year ago, but now at 3-3, feeling good. They're on the uptick.
And how about Jason Myers, the field goal kicker? A Jets record 7 field goals. So that's terrific for him. They won the game, but you know down the road, they want to turn some of those field goal attempts into touchdowns.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a give to Crowell. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that's cool. Whatever, it's cool.
On second down, Darnold.
That's mine.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, this gives us a chance to look ahead to some big Week 7 games upcoming. New England, Chicago, that's intriguing. Carolina and Philly, you have that game. And then how about Dallas and Washington? They're a combined 6 and 5, but they're playing for first place in the NFC East.
And just think, Dallas and Washington fans, when they have children, the first words they teach them are, we hate that rival team. And now they're going to get after for first place in the East. The records aren't great, but the rivalry is strong. New England, Chicago. Chicago let one get away last week against Miami, but still they have high hopes in the NFC North, and they get to test their mettle against a perennial champion, the New England Patriots. And Carolina, Philly. Carolina had a tough one in Washington last week. Philadelphia, big win last Thursday against New York, against the New York Giants in New York. That's a big, big ball game for both of them.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Prescott now on second down. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, there was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And they'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Prescott dancing to his left. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So first and 10 now from the 30. A first down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Second down, Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Power running by Zeke. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick the play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
This will be caught And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Prescott yet again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jeff Swaim as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. Now the ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And here's Lewis. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 79 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, with those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
But these guys are going to chop into that.
I ain't know if you guys were still here or not. I ain't hear you no more.
In the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage.
What you got going on out there, boy?
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
I seen that shit.
Take it in, it's complete. They give him a gain of 38. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
It's caught by Corral. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Watch it now, Barney!
On second down, here's Crowell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it.
I seen that bitch ass shit.
Touchdown, Jets. Jermaine Kearse from 8 yards out. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And here's Lewis. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you're worried about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
46. Gun. You go 46, 46. 26.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
46.
Prescott to throw this time. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
46.
And the blitz does come. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Brandon Copeland able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 43. They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line it.
Now a handoff to Crowell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if he can make someone miss in the open field.
They'll look to throw. It's caught by Herndon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the 1st down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
The touchdown's massive, but now
Good play,
they
boy.
have 2
Good play.
to possibly take this to overtime.
But you still got to get this 2-point
Touchdown was
conversion.
only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Darnold now to throw. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And
That shit lame as
we
fuck.
are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott to throw. Burns brings it in. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
That's some bullshit, man.
2 notches, down he goes.
Bro, I'm finna go get that ball in your ass.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown,
believe I'm finna score right. Believe I'm finna score right here, right now.
If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And
what I'm gonna learn? I ain't learned shit.
Then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Cheers.
So we're right back where we started.
Cheers.
All even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ouch.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last run, so here is 2nd and 7 from the 28. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Just looking down at this with a naked eye, looks like they have about 1.5 yards. Any chance they go for it here?
There's a chance, but I have to say, punt the ball here. get rid of this thing and try and help your defense a little bit. I know there's that temptation, and I know people have it on their play sheet. I have that one play that'll get me what I need, but if you don't get it, you pretty much handed the game to the other team.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get out, get out. Sweat to the edge. Good.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.